Hello, everyone. Welcome to Project 24. I'm Adrian. Hope you're all doing well. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. And again, pretty eventful Wednesday. Um, guys saw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with their Super Bowl parade. That was some goat shit going on there. Holy shit, that was amazing. Did you guys see Gronk? Gronk was like fucking shit faced and like dancing around with no shirt on and shit. And then you got Tom Brady like fucking drunk off tequila and fucking had to be helped get off the boat. He was so drunk. I didn't think I'd ever see that in my life. Tom Brady's like the last guy from what I heard. I've heard stories about him how he doesn't drink and ever, right? He's just so in the game, so intact with himself, his physical shape. But he just decided to kick it back and enjoy himself a little. Oh man, that is some goat shit there. And he even posted on Twitter. He uh, retweeted the video and said like it was something like avocado tequila shots. I'm gonna look that up actually. Hold on. Fuck. Let me see. I know he said it was tequila, so trust me, I know for experience tequila never ends well. Never ends well with tequila. So yeah, nothing to see here, just a little avocado tequila, and he like drunk fucking tweeted that. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, probably not, but yeah, a lot of y'all still probably saw the tweet, but that was amazing. Uh yeah, good shit though. Good shit. Everyone was happy. Bruce Arians is having a good time. I think Chris Godwin was there too. Antonio Brown was like chilling and stuff. No, happy for that team. Really, really happy for that team. They overcame a lot of adversity and a lot of doubters that said they were gonna lose to every opponent they had in the playoffs. And even before the season started, people were writing them off, saying, "Yeah, whatever. Tom Brady's old. He's not gonna do it." And he's getting old. He's past his prime. And I mean, yeah, he's not as good as he used to be, but he's good enough to win another Super Bowl. So they got to think about that. I saw some of the people criticizing them for the having the parade. To be specific, Tim McAuliffe and Donovan Bennett on Sportsnet, and they were like, "Oh, this is so selfish," and they were saying things like that. And I gotta say, like, these same people, they all did it with the Tampa Bay Lightning, but it's personally for me, like, if maybe they were all like on the street and like shoulder to shoulder, okay, yeah, maybe I understand a little bit more. But they're all on boats, and these guys were with their friends and family, like people that they're basically in the same social bubble. So like, I don't get what the big deal is. And the fans that attended were all on boats and they were all in the same households, I'm pretty sure. Like they made sure everyone was safe. So I don't get the big deal. Why they're always good. People always gotta fucking complain about people trying to have fun, even with this fucking COVID crap going on. Everyone just can't have fun anymore. So fucking those people must be fun at parties. Yeah, Tim McAuliffe and Donovan Bennett are probably really fun at parties. So I'm calling you guys out. So it's easy for you guys to say too. Again, you guys have never been professional athletes before. You know, it, you're just so high on life when you win a championship. You win a Super Bowl, a World Series, a Stanley Cup, a World Cup, a Champions League title, UEFA Champions League title. You name it. FIFA Women's World Cup, like you name it. Like um, any kind of big championship. If you're a professional athlete and you win something, like you're gonna want to party. You want to celebrate with the fans that helped you get there, your teammates that helped you get there, your coaches. You just want to celebrate with everyone. It's just a happy time. Like, with all the bullshit and the tough times we've had this past year. Um, I mean, come on, let these guys just have a little bit of fun. Like we and the fans there that are attending, and just let everybody have fun for once. Like, geez, um, I don't know. I was people just really just bunch of killjoys that we got right now with this COVID thing, and fuck, like even me, like I'm not obviously not a professional athlete, but like fuck my, it's kind of a stupid analogy, but I mean this is even me, like fuck, man, I remember my beer league hockey team. We won our league championship like almost like 2 summers ago, and I wanted to party all night. I know it was just fucking beer league, but I was, we went out after and just had a couple of drinks to celebrate. But like, I literally wanted to party all fucking night. And that's just beer league championship. Like, imagine a professional sports or like even like semi-pro sports, like like you got your junior hockey and sports like that, minor league baseball. Like, come on, like you win a championship, you want to party. That's it. That's just how it is. That's just how life is. I sure as hell would have done the same thing. I'm sorry, but don't let, like I've said before, be safe, but don't let this COVID thing, don't let it control your life and prevent you from doing things you want to do. So then there's that. So um, yeah. Oh, also, did you hear Tom Brady's daughter when he tossed the trophy, the Lombardi trophy onto the other boat to Gronkowski? That's when I knew. I was like, oh boy, he's definitely drunk when I saw that. And you hear his daughter going like, "Daddy, no, no," and everyone's like, "Oh, oh shit!" That shit was awesome. That shit was awesome. Um, yeah, no, that's some good stuff. Some good stuff. Uh, one thing another thing I just saw yesterday. I was just going through Twitter and Instagram, well, mainly Twitter. Twitter is where I get all my don't want to say all my news, but most things, breaking news, I like to go to Twitter. That's mainly why I like that app. I don't like it, but I like it at the same time because I got a lot of the breaking news comes there. Before, even if I don't have the time to watch TV, just the breaking news will be right there on someone will tweet it, whether it be sports, whatever it is, you name it. So, in that sense, I do like Twitter. It's a very toxic app, but anyways, I don't want to go off topic, but apparently, so the Ontario government's now, the Ontario government's letting the NHL players eat in restaurants now, but like the rest of us can't. I don't really get what that's all about. I understand, kind of hard to like have your meals in a hotel every time. It's like a lot of like I don't know what the whole logistics are about that, but um, I know the Ontario government with upheld some restrictions, I guess you could say. Today, I heard like retail's opening up on the 22nd of February, next Sunday, I think that is. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy about that. And go to the mall, maybe grab some clothes and a couple of new hats, maybe we'll see. But I don't know. I don't think that's really fair. I don't know about the restaurants. If someone can maybe correct me on that, what's going on with the restaurants? All I heard was retail, but I didn't hear anything about restaurants. So again, someone let me know if I'm wrong. Again, I don't. I can admit when I'm wrong, but I don't know. I don't think personally this is probably going to upset a lot of people, but I don't think this is a pandemic. A real pandemic is where like there's literally everything closed, like literally everything. Not even the grocery stores or Shoppers Drug Mart is open. Like nothing. Um, personally, like I, and a lot of people know I've been obviously very vocal about being against the lockdowns, which I mean I have the right to have that opinion, and a lot of people do. And if you don't like that, then personally, that's too fucking bad. I don't care. Um, but personally, I I think last year when this started getting bad, they should have just the Ontario government should have just said, okay, everybody, we're closing down in 3 weeks. Go to the stores, buy whatever you gotta go, because literally everything is closing down. Like everything. Stock up on as much food and resources you need and necessities, and that's that. that probably would have helped. But here we are, almost a year later, and we're still still in the same shit. So frustrating. I just get so mad whenever I just see COVID on TV. Like, I'm just personally, I can, a lot of people can speak for this too. I'm just so sick of COVID, just hearing it every fucking day. You can't catch a break from it. It's just, you turn on sports. Oh, COVID players are being told that they can't play because the COVID protocol. You turn on the fucking the news. Oh, COVID, COVID, COVID. Like, God, you look at your phone, you want to go on Instagram, you want to go on Twitter, all you see is fucking COVID everywhere. COVID fact checking, COVID this, COVID that. It's like, oh my God. Like there hasn't been a break from it for like one day for the last like fucking year. Like every day for the last year, it's just COVID this, COVID that. It's like, holy fuck. Like I am losing my mind, just like you can't escape it. I'm personally getting fed up with it. I mean, everyone else is too. Um, I don't know. It's starting to get to me. It's. I mean, it's already been getting to me, but I'm starting to really have enough. I miss hockey. I miss being on the ice. Although I'm gonna be playing some ODR this weekend in Niagara, so that's gonna be pretty fucking sick. I'm pretty stoked for that. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's just I can't even explain it. It's just gets me all upset just thinking about it. But anyways, I don't want to think about that anymore. Did you? I don't know if you guys saw. I saw this again, kind of trending news on the social media, the Twitter. Bruce Springsteen got in trouble. The boss man, like that guy. Guy's one of the legends of rock music. Um, kind of he got charged for like DWI, driving while intoxicated, or like suspicion of driving while intoxicated. So he was probably drunk. He was in his Jeep apparently, and he was yeah, I don't know. He just was intoxicated and got arrested. It was in November though. It was just I don't know why this just broke out now. Wouldn't you just think like right away the media would pick that up? Or usually a big star like that they pick that shit up right away. They don't waste any time. Um, I don't know. Like I find I never hear from him. Obviously, I mean he's not doing anything anymore. He had his heyday. He's kind of probably just sitting on his royalties now and just chilling out. But your career is done when the only thing that people talk about you now is that you got in trouble for drunk driving. So that's not good for the boss there. I hope he's cleaning up or whatever. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Like I hope he's not going through some alcoholism and can really ruin a person, ruin a fella for sure. Yeah, just hope he's all right. Hope it was just like, a one-time thing you just hear. Sometimes, they just people just going through shit or maybe just drink, just partying too much and you just make a mistake like that. Um, Hopefully it's not a regular thing. It's not good. Drunk driving is really bad. I knew somebody that I went to school with for elementary school with actually. And I remember hearing when I was young, in high school, this was after like her sister got into a car accident, got hit by a drunk driver, and she almost died. She was literally like in a coma and everything. It was very sad. Like it was one of the most heartbreaking things I've ever heard in my life. It was about like 8 years ago. It took her a few years to recover. I think it was a few years, maybe a year and a half. But still, either way, it was awful, and my heart broke for her really bad. It was awful. Yeah, we all did. I can't imagine being a sibling, a parent, grandparent, even husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, kid, even getting that phone call saying like, so your loved one is got into an accident and is in critical condition. Like I don't know what I would do. Like fuck, man. Like for me, like again, I only have one sibling. I have my older brother. Um, I'm telling you, like if God forbid if anything were to happen like that to him, like and God forbid if he were to pass away or whatever, like I would never recover. I'd be like just fucking take me while you're at it. Like I'm serious. Like um it's awful. Um yeah, I mean I hope everyone's okay. I hope he didn't hit anybody. I just saw the headline. I kind of got lazy and didn't really read what happened. Hopefully nobody got hurt. Luckily he, that's good, that was we were talking about defunding the police with Anthony there on Monday's episode, but Saturday night when we filmed it. You can't defund the police simply because of stuff like that. Like, can't do it. They're already underfunded as it is. We can't afford to lose them. Yes, they need maybe more training. I'm open for that. I'm always open to change the system in terms of how they become police officers and background checks. And yeah, I'm all for that. It's just like when when a company is running a business, they want the best and most qualified people for the jobs. That's why obviously resumes, blah blah blah. They check your social media, blah blah blah. Right? They want the most qualified person for the job, which is obviously that's just the whole objective of business, right? Same with should be the same for the cops and the police forces, right? Should be about getting the best people on the job and training them to the fullest of your capabilities. Yeah, it's tough though. I hope nobody was hurt. And if yeah, that's it. Springsteen, you gotta get your shit together, buddy boy. Um, did any of you guys watch that Habs and Leafs game yesterday? Unbelievable. That's all I'm gonna say is unbelievable. Played they I don't know what it is against the Leafs so far this year. They played great in like the first 30 minutes of the game, and then they got nothing else in the tank. I don't know what it is. That's what happened last night. The Habs played well in the first period. Josh Anderson scored that nice goal, and um, just I don't know. The wheels just falling off the wagon there. I don't know what the fuck happened there. There's a couple of things. I mean, a couple of players that are kind of frustrating me right now. First off is Philip Deneau. He's been playing awful. I mean, awful. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if maybe because he's a free agent at the end of the season, and I know he wants a contract. And there's probably a lot of things like I know I heard a rumor about him rejecting I think it was 6 years, $5 million per year contract, so 30 million. He rejected that contract offer from Montreal, and I'm just thinking like that's probably a little bit even overpaying for him. Again, he's a great center. He's a great two-way center. Um, Supposedly supposed to be one of the best in the league. I mean, the bubble, and past like the past maybe 2 seasons, he started to really break out to become a good two-way center, just not a top line center. I don't know why he thinks he's a top line center. He's not. It's just, buddy, like you're great and all in other ways. Your defensive side of the puck, your defensive game is the best part about you. I mean, you can score a goal. He can score goals. He makes things. I don't know what it is though. He's playing so bad this year. It's frustrating. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'd make him a healthy scratch. Put Ryan Paling on the fourth line. Move Jake. Jake Evans has been playing like the new Phil Deneau that he's supposed to be. Jake Evans is playing great and really underrated. Um, give it fuck give put Jake on the third line there. And put Ryan Paling as a fourth line center. What do you got to lose? Deneau's playing like garbage. Like I don't get it. I don't know why he and another like They tried him at a number one center role before. They tried in the past, and he couldn't do it. I don't know why he still thinks in his head that he's a number one center just because of how good defensively he is. It's so frustrating. Like as a fan, it's like, dude, you're not elite. You're good, but you're not elite. I personally, if he leaves, I'm kind of sounds bad saying that, but I'm not gonna be upset if he leaves at the end of the season. I'm really not gonna be upset. Like for what he's asking for, oh my god, I'm kind of happy he didn't take that contract. That would have been how he's playing now. But it's kind of hard to say. Maybe again, maybe if he got that solidified contract, maybe he would be playing well. The distractions are off his. His mind is a little bit more clear. Maybe psychologically, it's a different. Maybe it would have been different. But he's not playing well. Like, and it's frustrating with how good he played in the bubble. Like how good shutdown hockey he played in the bubble. He shut down Crosby in that whole play-in series. It was Phil. Phil played great. He shut down Crosby, and I don't know, man. I don't know, Philip, to know if you're watching, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with you, bud, but you gotta fucking get her going. Um, Time's ticking, man. The clock's ticking, buddy. It's I don't know. I don't know what you expect. You're definitely not number one center material. And if God forbid, if we had you at fucking number one center right now, we'd be in fucking last place. Sounds kind of harsh, pretty hot take, but if you're not producing at third line minutes where you're not facing high competition, I don't know how the fuck you think you can be a first line center. I don't know where this attitude came from. I remember in the off season he was kind of outspoken about having a reduced role. Well, hey, there's younger and better, more skilled centers on this team now, and they gave you the chance. They really did give you the chance to be a number one center. They thought maybe you would be, but it's not happening, man. It's not happening. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think he's going to be back. I think he's going to want to go and fetch a bigger contract, and that's 5 years. Sorry, 6 years, 30 mil. Some team will probably be stupid enough to give him that, give into his demands. Um, I don't know with this COVID stuff too. I mean, with the COVID, the last year, you didn't really see a lot of teams going with like 8-year contracts because again, nobody's got money to spend now, and it's gonna be hard to sign guys to these like 8-year even Toffoli. I mean, Josh Anderson got like 7 year. I know he got paid, but Toffoli was only 4 years. That's a good length actually for a contract. He's kind of more well into his 20s now, and uh, I don't know. The rest of the team's got to step up though, because you can't just have Josh Anderson and Tyler Toffoli scoring all your goals. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Again, it's still early. I don't want to start stirring the pot with Montreal, with, fellow Montreal fans, but just things you got to look at. That's all. They're not playing amazing right now. They started off really hot. They're kind of like coming down to earth now, but again, still early. It's still fuck. There's still like 40 games I think left, some crazy number like that. But just another player too. It's, again, just he scored a goal last night, but he looked awful aside from that, and he hasn't played great since the first week. Is to Thomas Tatar, another guy who's on a contract year, and he's just not playing well. I don't know how he thinks he's gonna. Even him, I think personally, I think Danault and Tatar are gone at the end of the season. It's obviously like they're trying to rely on these guys top 6 minutes, and they in the past they're not doing it. And I don't know, Claude, you gotta really shuffle those lines. It's just frustrating seeing some of these players that are still getting top minutes and they're just not performing. Also, why? And again, I don't know why Danault looks horrible on the penalty kill last night, and just in general. He's supposed to again be a great two-way player, and I don't know why two-way center. I don't know why he's looking so bad. Um, why are you? And again, Paul Byron. Why are you putting a guy like? I mean, Paul Byron still got the speed, but he's getting older. He's a bit on the decline now. Um, Also, why are you putting Deneau on fucking 4-on-4? He's not the fastest skater. Like it's more his defensive awareness that makes him look quicker than what he is, if that makes sense. It's his defensive awareness that makes him look so good, but he's not you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm overreacting, but some other problems too. Like, again, this is probably gonna be the biggest hot take, and I might get some heat for this, but um, Carey Price is really concerning too. This is the last player I'm gonna criticize, and again, this is just me being real. I have nothing personal against these guys. I like those guys. It's just they're not playing well. But Carey Price too, like I don't know. I was looking at his numbers again. He played great in the bubble. I know. I think he had under a 2 average goals against average in the bubble. Um, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Carey Price since the 2017-2018 season. He's put up like subpar numbers and not like Carey Price like numbers that you're used to seeing, you know? Since 17-18, he 16 wins, 26 losses, 311 goals against average, and a 900 save percentage. And I think with one shutout. Um, that was obviously the year they came in really like they came in last place and they drafted Jesperi Kotkaniemi. Might be a little bit justified, I guess, because team in front of him was garbage. But I mean, Price has had garbage teams in the past and just carried them, you know. I mean, I know he's getting older and probably all the knee injuries in the past are not helping. I think it's affecting his lateral, might be maybe affecting his stamina, his lateral movement. I don't know. I felt yesterday at that game he was flopping all over the place and he wasn't staying in his net, and it caused a couple of those goals. Again, that game last night, you can't blame Price totally on all that. The whole team played like garbage. Yes, they outshot them crazy, but they just did not play good fundamental hockey at all. They're just so yeah, 17-18 he was 311 goals against average, 900 save percentage, a losing record. Not great. The next year, 18-19, he had 35 wins, 24 losses. Good record. It's good. It's usually what you want. You want to at least get 35 wins out of your starting netminder, at least. 249 goals against average and 918 save percentage with 4 shutouts. I mean, 4 shutouts are good. Um, just again, not they're good numbers, but they're not what you're used to seeing out of Carey Price. Uh, the next year, this was last year, 1920. This is before the season got locked out. He was 27, 25, and 6. Yeah, 27, 25, and 6. 279 GAA, goals against average, and 909 save percentage. Just again, not great numbers. Um, not like again, not Carey Price like numbers. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he sucks. Like there's even with like again those subpar seasons there or like average numbers, like he's still made like spectacular saves and like stolen games. It's just the consistency. And it's a little bit worrisome. I don't know. It's just since he got that contract too, just his numbers haven't been great. I don't know. It's just I noticed it. I know again the bubble is one thing, but I don't know. And this year he's in 8 games, he's 4-2-2, 284 GAA with 896 save percentage. And he's not even over 900. That's bad. That's bad. I don't know what it is. The defense is better than it's been in so long. I don't know why these numbers aren't great. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what it is. Like I can't again, he's gonna be 34 this year. Getting older in age. Injuries, like I said, the injuries, like it could cause steady decline, especially knee injuries, the ones that he's had, serious ones. It does affect as a goalie. It definitely does absolutely affects your lateral movement from pipe to pipe. Uh, voice crack. I don't know. It's just a little bit worrisome. Maybe I'm kind of looking into things too much. I might get some heat some flack from the Habs fan, the Habs community for this, but it's concerning. It's concerning. Jake Allen's outplaying him. I would not be surprised if Jake Allen eventually just steals his job. Like it wouldn't surprise me at this point. Julian's been playing Jake Allen a lot more than than any backup goalie um that team's ever had. I mean, it's good that they have a reliable backup now. Thank God they do, or else this team would be fucked right now. Um yeah, I don't know. It's good they have a reliable backup goalie. That's all I'm saying. They haven't had one since Peter Budaj was the last really solid backup. I love, man. Shout out to Boods if you're watching, man. Peter Budaj, you were one of my favorite goalies back then. Used to be you're a fucking beauty. Um, but yeah, that was the last time they really had a solid, like, reliable backup goalie. Like I remember there was 1 month where Price missed with injury and Budaj just stepped in and just fucking kicked ass. Played so well, like and it was like wow, like you just knew like what you were getting every game, and he played good. Um, yeah, I don't know. They haven't been able to salvage a good backup goalie since Peter Budaj left in 2014. They've had problems. They've fucking musical chairs as a backup goalies, and it's honestly, I think it's affected Price too in a way. Um, it just tires him out because again, why we missed the playoffs a lot in the last couple of years is he's not rested. He's not rested. He's playing majority of the games. Like, fuck, even you look at a lot of these stats, like 17, 18, I think he only played 49 games. I think he was injured that season, so that's an exception. But the 2 seasons after that, it's 66 games and 58 games. 58 is not bad. Oh no, 58 because COVID. Yeah, right. Last year was cut short. Excuse me. And he's just playing a majority of the games, and I don't know. Remember they had like Mike Condon, Dustin Tokarski. I mean, at first it was Tokarski, Condon, Antoniemi, like Al Montoya, then Antoniemi. Like it was just not good. Uh, fucking countless fucking goalies that they just can't rely on. Although it's good, Bergevin. I know it was a little bit expensive to sign Allen. They kind of overpaid for him, I guess you can say. But I mean, it's paying off right now because I mean, if we had still stuck with Keith Kincaid was another one. Sorry, forgot to mention. I was actually pretty excited about Kincaid, stoked about it. I loved Kincaid when he was in New Jersey, but no, he didn't work out unfortunately. But yeah, like thank God they signed a backup goalie and like a proven goalie too. Because we'd be fucked right now for sure, for sure. So again, I don't know what everyone's opinion is on that. Maybe I'm freaking out. I hope I'm not. I want to be wrong. Like I really want to be wrong on this, but it's just the trend I'm seeing. Like I didn't realize it until last night. Like I just looked at Habs Twitter and just fucking everyone was just ripping on Price, and I was like, oh my god. I mean, I don't think he deserves that, but and I was like, let me just look at the facts because you can't argue facts. You can't argue, facts. They always say facts over feelings, right? So with anything, any kind of facts, but yeah, just I don't know. This is very, very worrisome. It's kind of stressing me out actually. It's kind of stressing me out, but again, the lucky thing is with this is they have depth in their system, like for young goalies. I mean, Caden Primo's coming up soon. I would imagine within the next few years. It's a tough decision too, because how the hell are you gonna fucking move Price's contract eventually when he's making fucking $10.5 million? And again, if he's declining like this, who the fuck's gonna take that contract? Some problems in the long run. That's why I'm like, this team is built really well. This team I think is built to win right now. But there are some problems in the long run. Um, two contracts that are gonna be very, very hard to move in the future is Price and Weber. Those are gonna be fucking problematic when the time comes. which I mean they're still playing good hockey. I mean Weber's a little bit on the decline a little bit too, but I mean he's still playing good hockey, still playing physical. You know, he's it's hard though again with the injuries over the years with Webbs. It's hard to stay at that obviously at that level, and getting up there in age. Your legs start to kind of go. But I love those guys though. It's just they're gonna really be it's gonna be problematic to move them when they have to. Um, because buying them out's gonna be ridiculous. Just think about it. It's fucking. Whew, anyways, those are problems for a long time from now. We don't have to worry about that now as Habs fans. But continuing on with Montreal, the Montreal Canadiens here, guys. I don't know, man. I just look at Twitter, like Habs Twitter, more so the journalist side, not really the fan side. I fucking hate these fucking Habs journalists. They're fucking idiots. I don't know where they hire these guys. Like I really don't know where they hire these guys. Um, I don't know if you guys again, John Liu. Shout out to John Liu, by the way. I love John Liu. He's awesome. Since I was a kid when he was doing Montreal's TSN feed, I've always been a fan of him. I shout out to John Liu. I love you, man. Hope you're okay. It's pretty brave of you to open up about your story about uh, depression and losing your sister. And we love you, man. I love you too. I love you, John Liu. You're the man. We'd love to have him on the show if you would ever be down to do that. That would be amazing. That would be an honor. But anyways, again, shout out to John Liu for doing this. But Rajon Tremblay apparently is another idiot, one of these fucking idiot fucking Montreal journalists. Apparently, because a couple days ago he wrote an article or a column or something about the team's playing really well, and obviously with the depth everywhere all over the team, 4 lines that could score, the whole what I've been saying for a while. I'm kind of just tooting the horn, right? Um, he said something really fucking like racist and stupid. He said something like, doesn't even matter like who you put on the team. You could put like 20 Chinese guys there. Like literally fucking said this. It was in French and it was translated. Said you literally put 20 Chinese guys there and they'll still win a game. And obviously John Liu called him out, obviously with him being an Asian man. And I respect that. It's fine. Hey, my whole thing is like, I say everything about people getting offended by shit, but like, nah, like if you're actually the race of like if someone says something racist about black people, let's say, and a black person calls them out, hey, that's it's you're personally relating to it. You have the right to be offended. Anyways, yeah, he called him out, and apparently Rajon Tremblay does have according to people, I don't know, I don't really know enough about Rajon Tremblay. I know he's an idiot, like most of the fucking Montreal media dickheads. I fucking hate them so much. Oh my god. Um, apparently he's had a history of saying racist things in the past too, and he just hasn't been disciplined before. Like he just keeps on getting away with it. Apparently, like with me, it's like I've said before, the whole cancel culture thing. It's like again, you say one thing, one mistake. Like, if this was like his first time, like maybe he just said something racist and it was bad. Yeah, it's bad. But like if it was his first time and it's like, oh, okay, I made a mistake, I'm sorry, right? But like again, just repeatedly making the same problem, it's like, nah, you gotta, there's a difference between just making one mistake and just getting like second chances and like all these different chances, like one after the other. And it's just no, man. The guy's an idiot. Fucking, I remember hearing too. He shouldn't even have a job right now, but I haven't heard anything about him getting fired yet. So I think they just edited the article or the column that it was. They edited it and that was it. So I don't know. Everyone had their opinion on that. Maybe people agree with it, maybe disagree with it. Personally, he's just a shitty hockey guy. Like in general, his takes are pretty garbage from what I've heard. He's an asshole too. Especially with the last name Tremblay. Fucking, it makes me think of that fucking Mario Tremblay too. Hate that fucking asshole too. He's another one that's horrible. That's on L'Antichambre. I think he's on. Yeah, I think he's on that show. But I've seen him on RDS, and I hate that guy so much. Anyways, uh, yeah. Apparently, he was on like a he. Rajon Tremblay started his own like Habs like talk show in like the 80s or something, and apparently he wanted to use the team's colors to you want to use team colors, obviously, for like, the whole theme of it, like the logo, the whole branding, obviously. But apparently, like it being a Habs show, right? It makes sense. But apparently, like obviously, the Habs wouldn't sell him the copyrights for the color scheme. Apparently, um, they wouldn't sell him the copyrights to do it, and apparently he just been salty ever since. So all he does is just mainly talk negative about the team because he's just salty as fuck that they didn't let him. It's like, bro, like grow the fuck up, like seriously, like. I don't know what it is with this Montreal media. Like I think they intentionally hire these idiots to just get people angry. Like just like how the political media does, where they just intentionally get everyone angry. I think it's the same case with this. Like you have like Connor McKenna's another idiot. Tony Marinaro, um, Jack Todd, which he blocked me on Twitter by the way for the stupidest thing. He's the biggest snowflake, fucking soft pansy pussy I've ever seen in my life. Who's another one? Fucking yeah, Rajon Tremblay, Jack Todd. These idiots like the Apron Basu, I think his name is. I don't know fucking what's his name. There's one that he's not very popular too. A lot amongst Abron. He's another guy. He's not very popular too. Oh, what's this? Oh, I heard. Oh yeah. Also, the game tonight, Thursday night, Edmonton game, got moved to 8 o'clock for some players that are in the COVID protocol. So just for everybody's information. Um, fuck. What's that guy's name? I always he makes some good points. This guy, like Abron. Apparently, he's an idiot too. I mean, he said some things that I didn't really agree with, but sorry guys, I'm just trying to find this guy. Where the fuck are you, buddy boy? Yeah, at Arpon Basu. Yeah, yeah, this guy. Yeah, I know him. He's not very popular. He works with the Athletic. A lot of people don't like him. He says some dicey things at times. I don't know. I find so many of these. I find so many of these fucking Montreal media, these hockey media guys, they're so stuck up. They just always like they think they're just so smart. Um, I don't know. They're just awful. They're awful. They're toxic. They're awful. They scare players away. They they push players away from wanting to sign here at times. They scare players away from wanting to come back. They're awful. They will literally make your life hell. Like it's that, but that's the problem too. Like the Toronto's bad for that. Vancouver's bad for that. Calgary not so much. They're not very hard on their players from what I've heard. Ottawa, they're just stupid. The Ottawa ones actually have like zero fucking knowledge of hockey. I remember Alex Kovalev said that they just bring beer in their suitcase, just beer and chips in their suitcase when they go travel. I believe that. They probably do. Fucking idiots. Oh man, I can't believe how many just waste of fucking space a lot of these people are like not in their lives, not in, like just like in their jobs. Like you just give those jobs to actually like qualified people. Like I think they do it on purpose. I'm telling you, they do it on purpose because when they cause controversy, it makes them it gives the network the paper, the blog site, it gives them more fucking publicity. It sells them better. It's better for their branding, in their opinion. It's negative branding, but It gets them clicks, it gets them views, it gets people tuned in, right? So it's the unfortunate part. That's the reality. That's the part of the media. They just always, it's always the worst people, and it's just the negativity that just sells. Doesn't matter where you go. Um, it's just sad. Like they just treat the players so bad. Like the fans are one thing. The fans can be so fucking bad. Um, fans can be so fucking bad. Um, and it just kills me how toxic the fans can be. Like I was looking at some of the tweets yesterday. I'm just like, oh my god, it's just one game. Relax. Even Jonathan Drouin said about how he's like talked to somebody on TSN 690 about how he just doesn't get, like, it actually affects him emotionally, apparently, like how much hate he gets from the Montreal fans. I saw that and I was like, wow, that's pretty sad when it like really affects you. Like, don't get me wrong, like these athletes do have to take criticism. I mean, like shit, they make millions of dollars to play a sport. Like, hey, you got to take criticism but like, I mean, I've been on Habs Twitter for like quite some time now. Like in between, like I've deleted Twitter before I got it back. But anyways, just they're so like they're off. They're so mean to him. Like it's just mean. It's like it's one thing to criticize. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you can criticize, but like you messed up on there, whatever, right? Like it's one thing, but like they're like genuinely like really fucking like mean and they bully him, and it's like they say such rude things about him, and it's just so sad. It doesn't help. Again, it's because he's a hometown player. Oh, we got a guest here. Oh, does he want to come up? No, you don't want to come up. It's my dog. I think he's come on the show a few times. Um, I don't know, man. Jonathan Drouin, I feel bad for him. He is a good player. Like everyone just sleeps on him too much. He's been playing pretty good this year. One of the, I mean, at one point, I don't know if he still is, but he was one of the the team leaders. Sorry, team leaders in points. So, and he is a good hockey player. It's just I don't think they've been using him properly. Like they tried him at center, and that fucked with his development a little bit. Um, that kind of fucked with his confidence too, I think. Um, you just put him with shitty line mates, and like he literally does all the work and just nothing happens. Like I've honestly like I feel really bad for him. It's just since like day one, it's just been a fucking tough ride in Montreal for him. I know he did what he did in Tampa, like he didn't want to be there anymore. But that was a mistake. Like I said, I was shitting on him back then for that. I remember I used to rip on him a lot for that. But hey, he just made him. You're younger and your judgment's a little bit different towards things. And I kind of understand. He was a third overall pick, and like he was still playing in the minors. Like, I mean, I get it. It's frustrating, but maybe could have handled it a little bit better. But things happen. He's older now. He knows where he went wrong, and just part of it. Hey, you make mistakes and you move on. You maybe get a second chance, and that's it. Oh God, no. Hey, if you're gonna bother me while I'm working, you're gonna come on the show. This is my dog, guys. Say something, hey? Say something, buddy. Oh, nice boy. Anyways, one more thing before we go. I saw Andrew Benintendi got traded to the Royals yesterday. It was a good trade for the Royals. Get younger in that outfield. Obviously Benintendi was losing trust in with the Sox. They're kind of heading towards more of a rebuild. Oh my God, Murphy, stop it, buddy. He was obviously they're more going into a rebuild mode. Obviously wasn't going to be a part of it. Good trade though. Good trade for the Royals. They're going to probably start bouncing back soon. They have some good prospects. They've been really stockpiling, as they say. So yeah, good trade for them. Okay, you stop licking me now. You're a good boy. He's a good boy, guys. He just likes to. He's a licker. That's all. See, buddy. Hey, look at the camera. There you go. Okay, I'll put you down now. Anyways, Obviously, the Murphy's bothering me now, so this is all the time we have now. But anyways, this is Adrian, and this is Project 24. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. I keep on forgetting that. I fucking keep on forgetting Twitter and Instagram too. Like, what kind of fucking host am I? um. Anyways, this is Project 24, and we're signing off.